Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to Mickey Sightings, Tuesday night chat. Last
Yay.
night we kind of missed.
Sort of missed.
Well, we went out for dinner at a place where we knew was safe.
Yep.
For Susie's birthday, we went for a 3:00 dinner.
Yes, it was
Lupper. If
lunch and supper all together.
If you want to eat out in a not crowded place, go at 3:00 on a Monday.
3:00 on Monday or Tuesday.
It's good to see you guys tonight. Good to have Lena in. Let's see, about Lena in the house, and
Greg,
Jeffrey's in the house, and Greg's in the house,
Frankie's in the house,
and Frankie.
And I think I saw Jeff.
Lena says happy birthday.
Thank you.
Thank y'all for the birthday greetings.
Yes, one more year.
One more year. Well, tonight I'm only streaming into YouTube after the whole chat debacle with YouTube and Facebook. So I probably will not be live streaming into Facebook anymore. We'll just do it through YouTube, I guess. So that way everybody can see the chat, and that's much easier because my moderators can't. Our moderator, Frankie, brand new moderator.
Yay!
Our Susie's 18. Lena says, right?
Let's see. It's the something anniversary of my 18th birthday.
Well, Lena yesterday saw that I was doing a test, and she said, "What are you testing?" And I was testing a green screen, and hopefully we'll be able to put some of that to use here in a little bit. I actually used it today on an upload that I did on the America and the Bible. It was a live stream I was doing at our church, and I also uploaded it onto our Mickey sighting so that you guys could see a little bit of it too. And in putting up the green screen, we had 3 casualties.
Yes. Well, not casualties, injuries.
Injuries.
Yes.
Steamboat Willie lost an arm, but it has been glued back on. Mm-hmm. The little Taylor, these are Funko Pops, lost his scissors, an arm, and a leg, and his tail.
And his tail.
I still have his tail.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm going to put that back on. And then what's the other one back there? The conductor Mickey lost an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
Kind of like going to Disney. You use an arm and a leg.
But you have the time of your life doing it.
That's right. Most expensive day ever. I'm so excited to smell the scents you were sending. Oh yeah, Lena. As a matter of fact, I've got two things to send, and I usually do my mailing one time a week. So we'll be getting those out to you. I have not mailed them yet, so. But
Sawyer in the middle.
You'll enjoy that. Kelly, good to see Sawyer in the middle. Love the American and Bible. Thank you. I appreciate that, Sawyer in the middle. I appreciate that very much. Later this afternoon, I had done it as a live stream too. The live stream I think is a little better than the one I uploaded because that was my second go through. So I think the one I did to the church was better. So I'm probably going to download it and replace the other one.
That's kind of how it is as I'm reading the stories to the kids in my regular job. And, the first time is pretty good. I feel really good about it. I always choose my favorite books. But by the time that you've read the same book 10 or 15 times, you get really, really good at it.
Yeah. Then she comes to the house and she can repeat it word for word.
By the 20th time, your brain sort of goes on vacation while you're saying the words, and suddenly you kind of in the back of your mind go, oh. Where it's kind of like when you're walking towards a ride like Jungle Cruise at Disney, and you're down Main Street, and your mind starts going, oh, look at all that. Oh, we'll have to get Starbucks. Oh, the ice cream shop. Oh, there's a big line at Casey's corner, and suddenly you look up and you're like, oh, I'm already halfway to Adventureland. Oh, okay.
Well, there's sometimes I wish I could preach a sermon 2 or 3 times because the first go around you're kind of like, yeah, I probably would have done that a little differently. And but anyway, there you have it. Oh, thank you, Lena. I appreciate that. She said that Sam enjoyed that video. Thank you. I will probably upload. I like this. I like the other one better. But anyway, we're going to be doing several of those over the course of the next 2 or 3 weeks. So
Shelly has joined us tonight.
Oh yeah, hey, Shelly, good to have you in the house tonight. And Sunshine Nation, hello. Awesome. Hey, Greg, good to see you. Greg is ready for some Epcot action tomorrow.
That should be interesting. That really, I'm curious. I'm really excited. I'm kind of interested to see how they're going to do Epcot without the international college program kids, and with it also being the beginning of Food and Wine Festival and all the construction and
Greg asked if we received the latest email.
Should be really interesting, just to kind of see how it is. I think if I were coming to Disney, and Epcot actually, when we go down in a couple of weeks, is not. It's the only park we are not going to.
That's the plan.
That's the plan. That's the plan. I told Sean. I said we are going to. We already limit exposure, and we, but we're going back to one person going to a store, kind of being the runner. If you go to town, you come in and you shower. Just
guys, we had a ridiculous spike yesterday in Florida in cases. Mm-hmm. We had almost 28,000 new cases. New cases. It was right at 3,000 total cases, but new cases yesterday, and that is double the highest number we've had in a day, and that was like 2 days earlier. So it is crazy. Greg, I don't think, you know what? Sometimes I don't know about our email with Disney. Sometimes we get stuff. They have the orange bird sippers. They do.
We have an orange bird.
We have 2 of those.
Yeah.
But Frankie needs one.
Oh, okay. Well,
Frankie needs one.
I didn't know that.
So Frankie, we can get you one.
If you want us,
if they still have them, if you want us, we can get you one.
Yep. If you want us to get you one, then.
Okay, so Sean. Lena, email from Walt Disney World for AP holders for either the month extension or refund came this evening.
Now is that for but see, we're on the Florida monthly payment plan.
We're monthly payment plan for residents, so it's different.
I don't know that they're extending the Florida monthly resident or the Florida resident monthly payment plan. I don't know if that extra month was something that they were giving to the Florida residents on the monthly payment plan or not.
So FDA is looking at false positive. Yeah, I'm sure. There's a lot of there are false positives because
false negatives. There's positive positives.
Right. It's like out of the family negatives. That we know where everybody had it. Mm-hmm. One had a negative and they had no symptoms, but one has had a positive with no symptoms. So you don't know if that's a false positive
or just a really good immune system, or it's so difficult to tell. And so we're hopeful. We're hoping. And we've seen a lot of the press. We've been watching a lot of the different vlogs and stuff about how he's so cute. The orange bird.
That's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming that's what. That's right. The sippy.
That's the sipper. Okay. So we're still watching it. We are booked, set, and ready to go.
Yes.
But we can cancel up to the 20-something, and if we just get to where we're like, no, we're not comfortable going, then we don't go.
Hey, Surfer Girl, good to see you tonight. Good to have you. Tonight is Chit Chat and news.
A little bit of news.
And all kinds of stuff.
Just kind of.
We may throw some quick trivia in there.
Sean's liking this trivia.
I love the trivia.
He's liking the trivia thing.
I so apologize. You all got swept the other day by the. I felt terrible.
Well, but we all have our strengths.
I know, but I just felt terrible that everybody was so excited and they just got like the rug ripped out from under them. So, oh my God.
Oh, well.
And Stacy's in the house too. Hey, Disney nerd herders, great friends. Love them, love them, love them. We love everybody in here. Noah's in here too.
They are coming.
Sweet.
We have got to. Okay, I've got to look for.
We will be there too.
Well, we'll see if we can get there, because our passes.
Oh, if we have to do a rundown, I know. But even if we just met him for dinner. Yes, even if we just went down and met for dinner or something, went to Disney Springs or something.
Yep.
Jeffrey, good to see you, buddy. And Noah's in the house also. Jeffrey and Noah are in the house. Cool. I enjoy watching Noah's trivia too.
Sitting down with a group of friends.
It is. I love it.
Our Disney friends.
Our Disney friends. Our dynamic Disney
We like alliteration too. Can
Our
you tell?
it's preacher in me. Dynamic Disney.
Wait a minute. He's about to come up with a 3-point sermon.
And an illustration.
and an illustration.
And a story. The dynamic Disney.
It's a community, though.
It is a community.
It's a friend or discussion group.
Dynamic Disney discussion.
See, that's we put our heads together.
Yeah, welcome to her world. Yeah, please smash that like button. Today is my 1 year. Happy anniversary, Lena.
Click on that.
Let me click on it. Click on it.
Sean drives the computer.
I'm so bad about doing
I just sit here and look like I know what I'm doing.
Terrible about it. RVing to Disney's in the house now. Hey, Jackie, good to see you. Okay, happy birthday to. Well, let's see. Happy YouTube birthday to you.
Lena.
Happy YouTube birthday to Lena. Happy YouTube birthday to Lena.
Life with Lena.
Life with Lena. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Woo! Awesome. And,
made it a year.
And Lena, and that's awesome. 780 subs.
That is fantastic.
So if you guys have not subbed to Life with Lena, do it now. And of course, everybody in here. I think everybody might know each other, but if you don't, click those sub buttons. Let's get there. That's awesome.
Go see who they are and what they like to do.
Let's get Lena to 780, and she'll probably be monetized like instantly because she should have the viewing hours.
Probably has.
We're almost at 1,000. Whoop, 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 whoop.
It'll take us years.
Oh my gosh.
To get to
it's a good thing nothing's hanging on us getting monetized. We've been fired a long time ago.
Oh man. You know, we do this for fun. And
Noah is celebrating 2 years. All right, here we go. Happy 2-year anniversary to you. Happy 2-year anniversary to you. Happy 2-year anniversary, Big Noah Mountain. Happy anniversary to you. All right. Yay. And everybody's dogs are howling. That is awesome. That is fantastic. Ours was back in March when we had our hiatus. Mm-hmm. Yeah, our 1 year was on March 15th, I think. We wanted to do something for that, and that didn't happen. And we still got our 1,000 sub. We still had people sending us ideas, and then everything went weird, and we weren't mailing anything. So
really weird.
We're still trying to put together a 1,000 sub thing. You got scrappy up. Well, you know, if you don't have fun, then you're just done. Yeah. Yeah, you got to have fun.
Gotta have fun, especially since we're all kind of trapped in our houses for more or less. And
Lena said Peaches kept looking at the computer and ran away. I don't blame Peaches.
We're sorry, Peaches.
Peaches may not sleep tonight. My YouTube.
An expedition.
What?
7
years yesterday? All right, here we go. Happy anniversary to you. Happy 7th anniversary to you. Happy 7th anniversary, dear Expedition Greg. Happy anniversary to you. All right, and many more. Everybody, and many more. That's awesome. Fantastic.
Can we say hey to Cammie? Our baby girl, she just turned 3 and she's saying,
yes. Oh, awesome. All right,
Cammie, show me how old you are. How many are you? Let me see them. 3. You are such a big girl. Congratulations.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cammie. Happy birthday to you. Yay! That's Cammie. Awesome, Cammie. Happy birthday.
That is so exciting.
Awesome.
3 is an awesome year.
Yes.
You're going to have so much fun.
Yes. Lots of stuff's going to happen at 3.
Yes. Lots of stuff.
Things. Wow. That is so cool.
Just don't cut your hair and don't draw on the walls.
Don't give her any ideas.
Oh, she's already seen it.
No, that's true.
Else?
That's true.
Are you kidding? She's already seen it.
She's already seen it. She's already seen it done. Jeffrey, good night. Jeffrey, it looks like it's heading out. So anyway,
Anywho.
in the news and views of live chat with Mickey sightings, you have something for us. I
Well,
guess they may have heard about. I don't know.
I do. Just a little thing. First off, what we were talking about with the email before, if you're an annual pass holder, then Disney is starting to send out blast emails about extending passes or getting a refund for months that they were closed, that kind of thing. So be watching your email. But what I really kind of have is that the resorts, if you are looking to stay at one of the Disney resorts soon, then they have dropped some really good discounts. If you'll, Sean pulled it up, we've got a graphic here. If you are a Florida resident and not a pass holder, then you can get up to 35% off. And as you can see, it goes from now until September 30th. So 35%, that's pretty good because usually we see 25%, maybe 30, but it's 35%. And if you are a pass holder, and I'd actually booked our room using that Florida resident code, and then they dropped this pass holder discount, I believe today. Maybe it was in the last day or two, but
Yeah.
I think it was probably today. And pass holders are 40% off.
30. Well, yeah, on hotels.
On hotels.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Yeah, on hotels.
Yes.
On the resorts. So it's up to 40% off depending on where you stay.
Where you stay.
You know?
Right. Does it start at like 25%?
I think it starts at 30 or 35%. I've actually didn't really look at that. But I was really excited because we're staying at a value resort, and we're going to stay at Pop Century, and it going just between switching the discounts. And what you do is you go to the discount, and if there's still rooms left or the kind of rooms that you want, then you can change the discount code that they use, and you check out just like normal, and you don't owe anything because you've already put your down payment down, and then you get an approved. Yeah, we got ours was available, so it was approved, and we saved an extra $20 a night.
That's awesome.
So that was really
that's you.
my phone.
Like, what is that?
Yeah,
hey, Amy, HAC Magic TV's in the house. Good to see you tonight. And Disney Nerd Herders, they got 40% off at the Boardwalk because they love staying at the Boardwalk. That is awesome.
I would love to stay at the Boardwalk. I'm just too cheap.
Frankie said, darn, some days I wish I still lived in Florida. Some days, right, Frankie? Greg, one of the things I was going to bring up too was that now the pass holder discount on merchandise is 30% until August 14th, which is awesome.
That is awesome.
There are a couple
that is really exciting.
larger end things that we might have to shoot for or something.
Large-ish.
Well, large-ish, yeah. This is
large for us.
I want the Mickey with the saluting the flag. I've been wanting that.
The statue at the
statue at the Art of Disney. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've been wanting that. And of course we collect Jim Shore, so we'll probably pick up a couple Jim Shore while we're there, I'm sure.
Yeah, we may.
I'm sure we'll get Jim Shore. I've had too much coffee, I guess. Oh wow, chat's rolling. Okay. That's an awesome deal.
So it is really, and I honestly think that they dropped these discounts to encourage people who are in Florida to go to Disney, because there are still quite a few states that have the quarantine.
Yeah.
And so you have to be here for 14 days.
Well, and another thing is you come into Florida. A lot of states, if you leave Florida, you're in quarantine in that state for 14 days.
Yeah.
Now, Frankie, we haven't gotten our magnets yet. Nope, we have not.
We have not. Now, supposedly they got, or it was reported that annual pass holders that they were mailing these out. And, I can only imagine that that's probably, the assistant to the assistant to the assistant to the assistant to the assistant's job.
Probably.
to mail these out. But that's exciting because we were a little sad that we were going to miss the magnets because the magnets.
Oh, and especially with the orange bird on there.
Yes.
Now, Stacy said, yeah, I believe you're correct. AP discount came out last week. We were originally at Pop, and we only had to pay $70, 71 to get more in the boardwalk.
Oh.
Really?
Hmm.
Wow.
I'll look.
Like $71 total?
Total?
Ooh.
See, $71 a night would be probably a little steep, but $71 total.
If it's 70, yeah.
I might go revise and look again.
Total or per night?
Yeah,
Let us know.
I might go revise and look again. So we're really excited because we don't normally stay on property. We normally choose to stay on 192, really, really close. I mean, it takes like 10 minutes from TTC or Ticket and Transportation Center to the hotel room. But
$71 total, not per night.
Oh, I might have to go check that out.
You may be doing boardwalk too. You may be checking that out. Thank you, Stacy.
Yes. Well, and this is something that's really cool about the community is I also am on a few, very few, I think 2, maybe 3, Disney Facebook groups. I only go. The only 2 or 3 that I'm on are very strict about being positive and sharing information and a love for Disney and not all the trolls and trash and junk. So I saw that. I saw the.
Bye, Lena. She's getting a migraine. They got bad weather coming. Bye, Lena. Thank you for stopping by tonight. Love you, girl. Be good.
You probably already know this. Put something hot on your head, and on your forehead, and freezing cold on the back base of your skull.
That's what helps with mine.
At the same time, and what that's supposed to do is not only are they
turn your girl. It's a vibration thing. It's like trying to be crazy.
Not only is
the whole thing.
Not only is that they're pressure points, but it also sends such strong mixed signals in your brain that your brain just goes and it kind of like resets. Yeah, it doesn't always work.
Now, Stacy said they had a great cast member. She worked her magic. Remember I told you the other day, I said, when you call them, it's a little different. I would call them.
But what are you going to ask them? Hey, can I get upgraded?
Just say, is there a better value?
Oh, a better value.
Deal. Is there a better deal? So much stuff's been released. Is there a better deal?
Okay, I'll call them. I chatted with a really nice
night,
cast
Lena.
member.
I hope you get to feeling better.
Today because I'd forgotten to put our room. Well, I chose our room tight, but I'd forgotten to put our bed arrangement. And we the older we get, the more we like the bottom floor. So.
Well, y'all know I'm not a huge fan of elevators. I was just, gosh. Anyway, I don't mind them, but
Excuse me while I mute this.
She's gonna mute her.
It's work.
Oh, it's work. I always call. I love talking to cast member. Yeah, and that is so true. That is so true, Frankie. And we do too.
So
They're
gracious.
always so good. Peace of mind, but just works like magic for migraine. Oh, I have never heard that.
And if you do Young Living, the M-Grain is really good for migraine.
Awesome.
So, you just try it all.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Not all at the same time, though.
But you try whatever you can.
So I was really excited because, like I said, we don't normally stay on property.
Right. We love it, though.
We felt like with everything going on and we know what Disney has put out there as far as what they're doing to make rooms safe. Yeah. And even
not sure about other hotel chains and things what they're going to do.
To the length of the fact that they are that they're sanitizing the TV remote and putting it in the little bag, a little baggie, to show that it's been sanitized.
Yeah, that's right. That's pretty cool.
So, they're really, really stepping up and making sure that everything is as safe as possible. And, and then we just limit our exposure and cross our fingers and hope that we don't get any kind of sickness.
Yeah.
Prior to going.
And Stacy, you're right. That's pretty much like with anything. You got some cast members who work better magic than others, just like any kind of
anything. It depends on who you talk to, and a lot of times too, I always try and remember that they are dealing with some really tired and really disappointed and really irate people, and people who somehow missed the you catch more flies with honey than vinegar.
Yeah.
That was a saying that my grandmother had.
That's right.
And you do. I mean, if you can show kindness and be kind, they may be able to help, and they may be willing to go one extra step for you.
That's right.
Because you were kind and not demanding and not entitled and expecting. It goes a long way.
It does go a long way. And
attitude is a little thing that
it
makes a big difference.
And attitude determines your altitude. Do any of you guys remember the stores in the malls called Successories that had all those little quips and quotes in them? They were little,
and they had just fantastic pictures.
Oh that beautiful pictures. I'm trying to put people's chat up so that everybody can kind of read. And yeah, Frankie, I like stuff. We like stuff near the lobby areas too, like on even cruise ships, where you get a little bit closer in. That's cool. We
have been on the back side of nowhere before, and that is just, it takes forever to get anywhere.
We will be down. We're going on I keep saying 28th. 28th. We'll be going down on the 28th.
Just for a couple of nights.
Yep. Just for a couple nights, and then we'll be back in the reality again.
I start school, and we are going brick and mortar. I start pre-planning on August 3rd. So it's a very quick, couple of nights, and then back we go. We would have normally gone probably 3 or 4 times over the summer.
Oh yeah, we'd have already gone at least twice, because we'd have gone for 4th of July. Definitely, that's kind of a tradition.
And my birthday,
we would have gone to spring at Flower and Garden, because we missed. We went 2 weeks before it started. We would have gone back for that. Which Greg, the pot, the Flower and Garden pot, with the orange bird on it. I'm hoping Greg will show me some love and pick that up for me. I'll pay you immediately, but. That's the one thing from Flower and Garden I really wanted this year, and I didn't get it.
Surfer Girl said, we always stay at A Rosen Inn, 15 minutes away. When you bring your puppy,
oh cool!
They're always clean and friendly. Get them under $100 a night, and that's kind of us.
Check that out. We're like pet friendly.
We're like 100-ish a night. A little bit more, little bit less. But we're not going much less than that, because, we have stayed like overnight when things were completely booked at some place that was like $59 a night, and it was old, and it was not where I would want to stay for a week, but it was clean enough, and it wasn't in a dangerous part of town or anything. So
it definitely wasn't the Ritz, but
it wasn't the Ritz.
We're just looking for
a place to put our head.
A squat and a cot.
A place to put our head that we know that we won't carry anything out with us.
Agreed. Greg said it was really emotional last Saturday walking to Magic Kingdom. Yeah. And if you guys weren't in the live stream that we did, what was that? Friday, Sunday? I don't even remember. I lost track of time. When we had Greg on with us, and he did a great job of kind of giving us some, from his perspective, pointers on things and kind of how it was. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I appreciate Greg for doing that. So Surf Girl says there are several Rosen Inns on International Drive. We'll have to check that out.
Yeah, there are. I just don't know that we've ever stayed. We've done the Red Lion on 192, not the big high rising Kissimmee, but the one that's on 192. We've stayed at
on my land.
The Wyndham Garden Gateway or Wyndham Gateway. That's where we've stayed several times the last few trips. And then I forget the other place we used to stay, but they changed hands and started charging outrageous parking fees. And I was like, no, not going to do that.
No, that is crazy. So Greg's going to watch the line and see how it goes.
Of course, the one thing about staying at Pop Century is that there is a Skyliner line right to
Thank
Hollywood
you, Jeffrey.
Studios.
Appreciate that for subscribing. Appreciate that.
So right to Hollywood Studios.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Skyliner.
That's right.
Now, of course, Sean hasn't ridden Skyliner yet, but Rebecca and I have, and on a short run like that, I think he'd do just fine.
Exactly. You're right, Stacey. You have to factor that in. Yeah, if you're just there to sleep, which is really what we're there for. Mm-hmm. Now, if we stayed longer on it'd be one thing, but we always make such quick trips.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 nights is usually, maybe 4 we've stayed, but 3 is like almost the maximum for us.
3, I think, is as many. No, we have stayed one time several years ago when Rebecca was little. We stayed,
I guess so,
4 or 5 nights.
Yeah, and you guys, and like Frankie said, I take days off to relax at the resort, and that's the good thing about it.
And I would love to do that.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that we've talked about. Is it's hard sometimes to do that because you intend to do that, but then it's like, oh well, we'll just pop over to the park for a little while.
Yeah.
And you end up being there and then watching the fireworks.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was just a few minutes.
Yeah,
that was a little bit.
Kelly said that I love the Skyliner, my favorite way to travel at Disney World. Yeah, Susie and Becca love it. I haven't been on it yet.
I would go for, I don't know if love, I like it a lot. The one from Hollywood Studios all the way to Epcot that went through Riviera, there were times where that one kind of swayed a little bit, and it wasn't, I didn't feel bad on it. It was just, I don't know, just a long time in the Skyliner cabin. But the one from the one from
she's
Hollywood
selling it to me. Oh yeah, she's really selling it.
The Hollywood Studios line was wonderful. That was great. It was like a quick airplane ride. You were up and then back down before you even knew it. So, and it was nice, and it was cool. The windows were open, and I think we've only ever ridden with one other party, and of course now they're limiting it to only your party, so it's one party per cabin, which I kind of like even better.
Yeah, that's even better.
Because I think maybe that was what it was about going to Epcot, was we were with 2 other parties in there. So there were only a total of like 7 of us, but after the first few minutes of, hi, how are you doing? How are you? Where are you from? And then they go to talking, and there wasn't anything to do or talk of, I don't know.
Jackie said the Skyliner was an experience for us. I will never share our cabin with strangers again. Oh, wow. That's kind of
Kelly
a loaded
says,
comment.
Look, Kelly says, seriously, it's nothing. The Skyliner is very peaceful and relaxing, and it is. It really is.
Okay, if it stops and I'm in it, you're going to see how unpeaceful and unrelaxing it becomes.
I'm going to carry a big hammer and just
Jeffrey,
knock him
you
out.
too, my friend. Have a great week, and keep sending me those pictures. Those are awesome. You keep sending me those beautiful pictures on Instagram.
Bye, Jeffrey.
Yeah. Oh, good. Don't share it with strangers.
Yeah. So I like the idea that it's just your party.
Yeah.
In the Skyliner. And
before COVID, I'd much rather be in there with people I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That way it wouldn't be quite so embarrassing when they see me completely unravel. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate that.
And Surfer Girl, you're right. She said, we would love to stay on property and have the convenience, but we just like we're spinning.
We just
there
can't
we are.
afford it.
We're maybe back.
She said she wrote a letter to
we
Mr.
can't
Rosen.
Afford it, and the Rosen hotels have always been excellent with customer service and always.
We will check that out. She wrote a letter to Harry Rosen, and he wrote her a letter back.
Oh wow!
And that's awesome. Mm-hmm. That's really good. I think social distancing will eliminate sharing a pod. Yep, definitely. And Frankie had said something earlier about not even going to the park, just going to the resort for 2 or 3 days and just
doing a staycation.
Yeah. Well, people have asked us, would you do that? Absolutely. I could go to Disney without going to the park.
Somebody want to send us to Disney for a staycation?
Yeah.
Some independently wealthy person send 3 people for a staycation.
Yeah, since I think we're all so independently wealthy in here.
I wouldn't even be choosy. No.
Yeah, see, Stacy, you see, okay, see, Stacy's on my page. See, Stacy, you and I have vertigo. You and I have that same problem. So for Susie, a sway feels like this to me.
Swing.
A swing.
A sway to me is a swing to him.
So yeah, wow, yeah.
Yeah.
At least you can fly. My vertigo gets really bad when we're flying too. But anyway, it is what it is.
That was when you had an ear infection.
Well, the second time I didn't, but it was better the second time, I must say. Yeah, I flew with an ear infection. Don't ever do that, people. Don't ever do that. Well, and that's the thing, Server Girl. It is convenient, but you just can't afford it. Especially when there's no deals.
Mm-hmm.
It is ridiculously expensive, and it is.
And
we'd rather
especially
get
for
stuff.
especially for
Can
what
you
you
tell?
get. Yeah.
We make up for the cost of a hotel room in other ways.
Especially for what you get, if you're really interested in going to the parks, then and I've even looked at deals with staying at the Good Neighbor hotels in the loop off of Disney Springs, where you still get the extra magic hours and stuff. And even it still turns out, with all the resort fees and all that it's still just crazy expensive. But on occasion, we have managed to hit a really good deal.
And this is a good one. And especially if we get, like with Stacy, get she said, OMG, I'm worried about the Skylar. Do they have sick bags in the pot? Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
They're under the seat. They're also known as defecation bags, but we won't go there.
We will not go there. Another good
when the people were
stranded
stranded on the Skyliner for 3 hours, they became more than just sick bags.
No. But we're
just
really,
being at Disney, Frankie. You're exactly right. Just being at Disney is magical.
And that's the thing, is we have never gone to Disney and done just a staycation.
No. Well, actually, we did. Kinda. Okay, I say kinda.
Remind me.
We stayed at when you were at conference.
Oh.
And we were at the
Port
Orleans.
Yes.
We didn't go to the parks. We went to Disney Springs, but we didn't go to the parks.
Yeah, you were sick.
Because I was sick as a dog.
Boy, that's a staycation.
Yeah, it was a horrible one for me. But
I was working. He was sick.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Becca. Fortunately, we had friends from our church that were at the same conference. They kept track of Becca. They looked after Becca because I was sick. I had. He was talking about vertigo.
Down.
That was not good at all. Jim Apple, good to see you tonight, brother. Good to see you.
RVing to Disney, Jackie said, we shared a cabin with a couple who were fighting, and they tried to bring me into the fight.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my word.
Well, Frankie said, Stacy, please don't forget to record your reactions to the Skyliner. See, I've told Susie that the way we can get our viewing hours is put me on the Skyliner, and that will probably go viral. That literally, no pun intended.
Yeah.
Let's have,
not that kind of viral.
Not that kind of viral. Oh my lands! Why don't you go?
Oh, Jim Apple said he's not feeling
very no,
good.
Jim. Lena left earlier because she's got a migraine. So we'll pray for you, Jim.
I hope that you get feeling better.
Yeah, for sure. Why don't you go home with her? I was with my daughter, and that is crazy.
But I would think that it would be like anything else. You're going to have great experiences on the Skyliner. You're going to have some not so magical experiences on the Skyliner, and you just hope that you don't get stopped on the Skyliner for any length of time.
See, Stacy, that's me. If any recording's being done, Susie will be doing it because I won't be holding a camera. I'm going to be holding each side of that thing.
It's not going anywhere.
I'm telling you. That's how we can have a viral video on YouTube.
I can't wait to write it and go over Hourglass Lake.
Maybe Stacy and I should write it together. There we go. We should write it together.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh my lands. That's right, Stacy. Jim can sit back and listen to all this Disney talk nonsense.
Well, and we watched on Passport to the Parks.
Jackie?
We watched it from the ground up.
Oh yeah.
And all the
Rob did such an awesome job following that Skyliner. My lens.
Really, really nice job.
I can't believe Disney did not give him something for
like
the press that they got.
He should have been like the first person.
Oh my lands! He should have gotten on it before the VPs. I mean, Rob, half of Disney populace did not even know anything about Skyliner prior to Rob.
Yeah.
And
we didn't.
And he got
we watch his update every day.
He would do it, and we were just hope upon hope, and and we knew Disney was in his chat.
Yeah.
Because there were a couple of people that were, and we were like, let Rob have Rob, he didn't even get a special front row seat to it or something, and he really should have.
But I mean,
Oh, Jim was in the emergency room all night. Oh, Jim, that's not good.
Oh.
It's not virus related, is it? I hope not.
I hope
My
not.
goodness, Jim, that's not good at all.
Well,
we'll be praying for you.
Yeah, and of course, regular sickness happens during the virus and the pandemic too. So
yeah, see, Surfer Girl's been sick too.
Yeah,
Surfer Girl's been sick too.
Let's see, what is it? Public service announcement. With COVID, keep an eye on your oxygenation level, on your pulse ox level. So the little thing they put on your finger at the doctor's office, you can buy those and they're pretty cheap. And just keep an eye on your pulse ox, because one of the very first signs and symptoms is that your oxygen level will start dropping. People normally run, depending on you,
95
up. But if you start running lower than that, and you're in 90 and you're slipping towards the high 80s, you go to the doctor and say, hey, look, I've been tracking this, and I think there's a problem. So, public service announcement, health announcement over.
Stacy said it would be funny to see who comes out first. Jackie said, I should ride it. It's beautiful and it's safe. Jackie, I have absolutely no doubt it's beautiful and that it's safe. I'm not worried about being safe. I'm seriously not worried about it coming unhinged and falling off of the cable. Although that has crossed my mind too. But it's being in a closed space.
Where hovering, get out.
Hovering above the street.
You're not going to jump
where
out.
I cannot get out.
You're not going to jump out. It's going to be fun. I think we should put Sean and Stacy together in the cabin and
medicated
see who gets out first.
Medicated, Stacy. We sit there popping. That is
Suburban Florida Outdoors. Hi, welcome in, and thanks for dropping by.
Hey, Suburban, good to see you. How was fishing the other night?
Fishing. I'd like to go fishing. I enjoy fishing.
She's burning brush. Do you ever stop?
No.
Oh my lands. So if we were down the interstate near Ocala, we saw a smoke plume, that would be
we know right where you were.
Oh my land.
So, let's see. I don't even remember where we were, but Skyliner and staying on property and stuff. So
I know. Rob
what?
also got told not to be filming when riding by a cast member.
Oh, please.
I remember that. I'm like, really? This is almost like a slap in the face.
How many videos there are
of
people riding the Skyliner?
Well, I think Corey, with Corey Meets World, I think he was like one of the first people to walk on the thing, and he videoed that. So many vloggers on that Skyliner on opening day. It wasn't even funny.
What would be the point of not videoing? Who knows? All right. Once I saw the falling of the pod and rescue. Oh my gosh.
Yes. Mine too. Hey, I've got some little Skyliner merchandise that my brother Greg picked up for me back here.
Yeah.
I watched pretty much every video Rob did. I absolutely love the Skyliner and the concept of it, but when they went down, that thing dangled for 3 hours and people in it and couldn't get out, that's when my reservations began.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
Well, and I will say that the first time riding, I was kind of nervous. I was that nervous.
Good night, Shelley. Have a great night.
That nervous excitement and all, and Rebecca was too. She was talking like 1,000 miles a minute. But then when we got on and we got up there and it was fun and it was just kind of like it was neat. It was very serene, very peaceful.
There you go, RVing. Honestly, that's probably right. If I have a cold glass, some cold water or a cold drink, and would sing a song, I'll probably be doing just fine. If I look down, that's when things will go terribly wrong.
Oh, it was so funny. When I was in high school, I would go to Kings Island in Ohio, and we would ride these roller coasters and going up that hill. Now you're strapped in. There's no getting out. I would have frozen had I had to have walked back down the stairs because they were so high. And, going up that initial hill, I'd sing in my head, I or sing softly out loud to myself, ABCs, row, row, row your boat, every children's song I could think of, and then you get to the top, and when you went over, there just wasn't any more singing, so there was only screaming for fun.
See, okay. See, now I like Amy said that she's gotten pods like by herself when she's gone, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
And now Stacy said we'll be freaking out so much that we'll be the ones causing the pod to sway. That's the truth. It'll be like a self-fulfilling prophecy.
But you know, when we were on it, they don't really sway back and forth this way. It's more in the motion, in the direction that they were going. Of course, you know, I've only been on it twice, so. Oh, what are you?
Suburban said they caught plenty of snapper the other night. Oh, I love snapper. Oh my gosh, you are speaking my language. Snapper and shrimp. Oh gosh. Okay, so let me click over here on what Jim said so you guys can read it. He said, my doctor gave me an antibiotic because I was having stabbing pains in my lower stomach, which does not agree with me. My head felt like someone took a baseball bat to the back of my head.
Ow.
Wow.
Oh, that's
Jim,
not
that
fun.
is not good.
That is not
praying
good
for you big time.
Fun. Ouch.
Now, there you go, Jack. I wish they'd play Disney music or Disney trivia facts. But
yes.
I don't know why they don't play music. They could. They've got the capability.
Right. I mean, they all have speakers in
yeah,
it because you get the little
that's a great
announcement-y thing. And I think that would ease anxiety and make the trip a little more fun because, you know, hey, you can have a sing-along.
Why can't you video a I know, that is just wild.
I think, you know, if I were really grasping for straws, I think because the Skyliner goes over parts of Disney that are not front stage, that maybe they just didn't want that on video. Maybe they just, because they work really hard at making everything completely immersed in magic.
Yeah.
And to see the back of the hotel that is, you know, the front is amazing. The lobby's amazing. And
you see where they're building Ratatouille
when we
and all
went
that.
through, I forget where it was. It was through the turn, and you look down and you see the behind building, which is just
that's Boardwalk.
Gray. Oh, that's Boardwalk.
That's Boardwalk.
Yep. So it's just a gray square.
And you'll be in the fetal position, running
unimpressive.
And yes. Someday.
You know, so it's unimpressive, and maybe they just didn't want that.
Almost there.
There you go.
There.
We'll sing Tiana for you.
People will be coming from everywhere. So I'm almost there. Oh, now that's a whole other issue. If the floors were clear on those things, I think that I don't think anybody. I think a lot of people could not ride them then.
Well, you know, and you see
internet.
Around the world where there are different places that are really super high up.
Yes.
That have the see-through floor, and no.
Hey, Gio Jerry, I didn't see you come in, but welcome in. I'm sorry if I didn't acknowledge when you came in.
It's been a while since I've seen Gio Jerry.
They love the Skyliner too. Well, I'm scared to ride the Skyliner. I'm also excited. Yeah, that's me too. I'm gonna have to do it. Oh no, Suburban's going scalloping for a few days over at Crystal. Oh, love Crystal River. Yes, num. Oh, scallops.
Sean likes them.
Bring them north. Bring them
to Sean. Just bring me some brim out of the lake.
If it comes from the sea, it is my food. That's all I gotta say. My body's just. Sorry, guys, we froze a little bit.
Here we are. Oh, speaking of Frozen and Frozen 2, if you have Disney Plus, which, who doesn't now? But we just finished watching the making of Frozen 2. It's like a 6-part little mini series, and it goes from the kind of beginnings all the way to again.
I'm sorry, guys, we froze again.
It goes to the premiere, and it's all of the work and it was really, really neat.
Yeah.
To see the development of the songs and the characters and how they piece all of this together and the animation and the animators is like, once we watch it, we're like, well, no wonder the credits go on forever.
Yes,
because there were hundreds of people
it was so
that
cool.
work on this one movie, and that the making of Frozen 2, we turned around and had to watch Frozen 2. So we ended up going to bed at like 3 in the morning. But all of us at 3 a.m. But hey, it's summer.
So Gio Jerry said they're waiting till next spring. That's a good idea.
That probably
yeah, guys,
is.
please refresh our internet.
Up and down.
Our internet is going up and down, up and down.
It's like a roller coaster.
Oh my goodness.
So, but if you are not in Florida,
that will Kelly. Sorry, in the middle. That will be awesome. They will love the making of it, the songs, and how it all comes together. It's 6 episodes, right? Yeah, 6 episodes.
Yeah,
and,
it really is really incredible.
You too, Gio Jerry. Very good to see you.
Looking and listening, and I mean, of course, they don't show you everything, but
right. Oh yeah.
But being
was this a 4-year process?
It's 4 years.
Was it 4 years it took?
But see creative process, and there were a couple other songs that they were considering, and how the songwriters come in and how they problem solve things together.
Just to be in the room, it gives you it's like being on a fly on the wall almost, in the think process and the venting process, and sometimes
and the hot seat process.
Take, no cameras today. It's like, oh, that can't be good when the cameras are asked to leave the room. But it was awesome. I didn't realize Jim had 2 kidney transplants.
Oh wow! Well, Jim.
Okay, Jim, you take care of yourself and you get some rest, and we'll be praying for you, buddy. And we'll hope to see you next time. Okay.
So,
but that is really, really good.
It was really, really good. And
we've got we got the One Day at Disney, all that to catch up on. We've only watched
One Day at Disney. Lots to catch up on there. Of course, my screen time is going to become severely limited in a couple of weeks.
That's right. Well, I'm looking at. It would take a couple minutes, but I'm almost wondering if we're not have to reboot the router. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes. Let's do.
You want to do some trivia?
Yeah.
You guys want to do some trivia? Thumbs up if you guys want to do some trivia.
Trivia with the internet connection being like it is may not be.
It'll just add to the excitement. Come on. You guys want to do some trivia? I mean, we can chit chat stuff all day, and Stacy and I can chit chat about dying on the Skyliner.
He is determined to knock this desk over.
But we can do some trivia.
A little bit.
A little bit of trivia. All right, Gio Jerry says thumbs up.
We won't keep score tonight since we're maybe not going to.
Yeah, let's.
And we're back.
All right, and Stacy says sure to trivia. Let's do some trivia, and we'll keep score. We'll do some score keeping. I hope we don't need to reset our router. If we do, we'll be down for about 4 minutes.
Yeah, it'll be 4 or 5 minutes. So we'll just keep soldiering on.
Avery's not here.
Hey, that's
he
not
said,
nice.
well, it's not being not nice. It's just he's really, really smart.
Really,
he gets
really
all
smart.
the answers.
Well, and he does a lot of trivia. So I have a feeling a lot of the questions are probably things that he's maybe seen before.
Stacy,
it's the teacher in me, I guess.
Stacy says I've been having images popping in my head of the bag in the Skyliner. It's not pretty. No.
Well, once again, a really good reason to be one party to a gathering.
Yes, exactly. Wow. All right, let's see. Let's do some trivia. All right, if you guys are. All right, we're back. Okay, everybody refresh. Go ahead and refresh. So let me double check something real quick.
And off he goes.
Well, honey, if it's on your end, you need to get off Wi-Fi.
So, look, everybody. I've been crafting a teeny tiny bit. Look what I made. Isn't this cool? It was a lantern we think Dollar General. And I found a little Tinkerbell, and it's hard to see, but she's actually sprinkling pixie dust. Yeah, I don't think you can see the pixie dust. And then it comes on. It's a so that's what it looks like off.
Can you turn her off Wi-Fi?
And then I made a little cover so that it thinks that it's dark. And so there's Tink. So she's back here. She's sprinkling pixie dust. Oh, I've got to.
Because she's on Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So anyway, all right, let's try this again. Let's do it one more time. All right. Okay, let's see here.
See if I remember.
Did you tell them where we got the thing?
Dollar General?
Yeah. This one came from Dollar General. It was $5, and we got it half off because they were doing a clearance on all their spring stuff, and so we got it for $5. And yeah, Susie worked her magic. All right, here we go. Oh my lands!
Maybe they're going. I've got to try and get different. You know how I.
All right, here we go. To Thebes to destroy Hercules, the Hydra or the Cyclops?
Okay, you gotta watch this one. Anybody know?
All right,
the Hydra or the Cyclops? You got 50-50.
I was putting in dashes. I don't even know. It says we're still connected.
Or maybe Draggy.
Oh, we're dragging. Dollar General and Dollar Tree are stepping. Yeah, they are. They definitely are, Jackie. That is for sure. We get a lot of stuff at our Dollar General. Our Dollar General is great out here. Where are we at on hours? 1,000. Right at 1,000. Yeah, it is. Yeah, we got it.
Sad.
We got to seriously get hours. So anything you guys can do to help, we'd appreciate it. Which taking 2.5 months off didn't help, but
well,
all right.
It took us a whole year to get 1,000.
All right, let me reread the question. I think maybe we might have missed the question. In Hercules, after Hades releases the Titans, what monster does he send to Thebes to destroy Hercules? The Hydra or the Cyclops?
Oh, thank you, Jackie. Tell you what,
our internet has just gone crazy, y'all. I'm sorry.
If you get a lantern light thing, let me know. And that way you can take it camping with you.
Please. Please hold on. Resetting the router.
Oh man.
It won't take about 4 minutes. That's the only way we're gonna. Tell me once it's in, then I'll.
We're going to reset the router. So it might be a couple minutes. Just listen for the melodious sound of our voices. Okay. Let me find it. There we go. Reset. Jeez, this is hard. Talk and type. Yes.
Okay, are we back again? Oh wow! Well, we have lost viewership. the herd has thinned.
So your chances of getting it right have gone way up.
Unless
the first one to get it right.
Unless somebody gives you the wrong answer. I heard she did. Well, okay.
Yeah, you should really refrain and check your answers before you give out the wrong one.
Okay, I told her if this does not work, I'm going to go with data. We'll see if Verizon does any better. Oh, good, we got 7 now, so we're back on.
We're back. Man, you got to get quicker. Your fingers got to get quicker.
All right. Okay, so the answer was the Cyclops. All right. Next question.
Not the Hydra.
Not the Hydra. It was the Cyclops.
Yay, Geo Jerry.
Woo-hoo! All right. Yay, Geo Jerry gets a point. All right. Next question. In the animated feature 101 Dalmatians, what kind of animal is Sergeant Tibbs? In the animated feature 101 Dalmatians, what kind of animal is Sergeant Tibbs? Oh, I need to pull up on my phone because the order here is wrong. Oh, you got it there.
I've got it on mine.
Okay, because the computer order is always different than the phone order.
Oh, that's fun.
Yes. Refresh, okay. Please.
All right, what was the answer? I need to know the answer in case I'm wrong. Oh, and Sawyer in the middle.
Woo! Sawyer
Kelly
gets it with a cat. A cat is the right answer. Good job. All right, next question.
Now, Sawyer, you said cat first. Mouse, fish, bird, don't count.
Well, you probably don't know. I'll tell you what, some of these questions are really, really tough.
You know, I actually was looking online the other night when you were doing trivia to see if we could get some updated questions.
Yeah, we need a new trivia game, don't we?
Yeah.
Which we have. What is the game I found the other day? It's over here somewhere.
Pictionary?
Was it? It's like Pictionary. Anyway,
it's Disney. It's something Disney.
Okay. All right. Here we go. What long lost relative is Aladdin reunited with in the Disney animated film Aladdin and the Prince of Thieves? What long-lost relative is Aladdin reunited with in the Disney animated film Aladdin and the King of Thieves?
Okay. Just so I know. Don't give a wrong answer again. Oh, Sawyer, you are on fire, Kelly.
Woo, Sawyer got it with his dad. His father. All right, next question. At the end of Disney's Blackbeard's Ghost, who materializes becoming visible to the daughters of the Buccaneers? At the end of Disney's Blackbeard's Ghost, who materializes becoming visible to the daughters of the Buccaneers?
Really?
Really?
Wow.
It's a stretch, isn't it?
It's a real stretch.
No idea his cousin. Who materializes?
Who materializes and is now seen by the daughters of the Buccaneers in the movie Blackbeard's Ghost.
Nope, not Davy Jones.
Davy Jones.
I wouldn't sit those up there. That was just keep falling.
And Sawyer in the middle got it with Blackbeard.
Sawyer got it. We got to watch that movie. We've been watching a lot of the older Disney movies, and
we've seen Swiss Family Robinson.
Oh, Treasure Island.
And Treasure Island. I remember Treasure Island being better than it was.
I like Treasure Island.
It was good.
I liked it a lot.
I mean, I enjoyed it, but I just remember it being a little more, I don't know, action adventure.
Well, for its day,
it was.
it was.
Yeah,
but,
we've gotten
used to all these really,
Really,
yeah.
really action.
Yeah, really action-packed. All right, here we go, guys. Next question. Which Disney animated feature is about music that tells a story, music that has no plot but presents a series of pictures, and music that exists for its own sake? Which Disney animated feature is about music that tells a story, music that has no plot but presents a series of pictures, and music that exists for its own sake?
Anybody know? Oh, yep. Sawyer in the middle. You're quick.
Sawyer got it with Fantasia. Good job, Sawyer.
Wow.
Whoop, whoop.
Kelly, you're up to 4.
All right, next question. All right, we got 8 folks watching. Y'all jump in here now.
Jump in.
All right, here we go.
Surely y'all know trivia.
What Disney animated feature includes the characters Sir Pellinore, Sir Kay, Sir Ector, and Scullery Maid? What Disney animated feature includes the characters Sir Pellinore, Sir Kay, Sir Ector, and a Scullery Maid?
Oh, I might know. Let me see.
Hey, Jack Sandy Claus. Good to see you, buddy.
I was right.
Woohoo!
That way I don't give the wrong answer.
Anybody know?
Geo
Sawyer
Jerry, it
says,
was not Cinderella.
You would be right.
And a Merry Christmas in July to everyone.
Yes, Merry Christmas
Jack
to you
Santa
too, Matt.
Which HSN had Christmas in July on.
Wow.
Craft Christmas in July.
We love Christmas.
I decided not to watch
We're
it.
doing Vlogmas this year. I was going to do it last year. I'm just going to use my same graphic I designed, and we're going to do it this year.
We're going to do Vlogmas. Okay.
We're going to do Vlogmas this
We've
year.
got 6 months to prepare.
And I think Sawyer in the middle got it with Sword in the Stone.
Oh, yes.
Yes, he did. Sawyer in the middle got it with the sword. And Sawyer was yelling, "Sword in the stone!" That's who we heard. It wasn't Rebecca saying that. It was Sawyer in the middle. It was Kelly saying that.
It was Sawyer saying that, yelling out there.
That's awesome. All right, let's see. All right, here we go. Let me see.
Where are we going?
All right, we're going to
Disney World.
What name does Donald Duck go by in the animated television series Quack Pack? What name does Donald Duck go by in the animated television series Quack Pack?
That was a series that I did not see. It must have been after DuckTales and before I had children. I had Rebecca. Quackers and cheese? That's a good guess.
Crackers and cheese?
Uncle Donald? Nope. That was DuckTales. But Quack Pack, he had a different name. So tell Sawyer that's the right character, wrong series. Right character being Donald, and the wrong series, because that was DuckTales, this is Quack Pack.
For Sawyer. Quackers and cheese. That is so funny. I had quackers and cheese for lunch today.
We've eaten all the quackers and cheese.
Mm-hmm. We grilled.
We have to go grocery shopping.
We grilled grilled chicken for supper. I know.
And it was so good.
Chicken.
Chicken.
It was very, very good. Oh, y'all, I'm crying.
So what did Donald?
What was Donald Duck's name in Quack Pack?
Quack Pack.
Just take a wild guess. At this point, if you get anywhere close to it, we'll give it to you.
Sawyer was like, Geo Jerry, you got it. It's Don.
Woo-hoo! Go Geo Jerry. I did not know that one. I don't know a lot of these.
I don't think we've seen Quack Pack.
Okay, next question. According to the Blue Fairy, what kind of wood was Pinocchio made of? According to the Blue Fairy, what kind of wood was Pinocchio made of? These are hard questions.
Walnut, maple, cedar.
You only have a million choices.
Magic wood.
Magic wood.
Magic wood. Let's see. Sawyer says cherry.
Nope.
Oh. Okay. Think about when the Blue Fairy is...
So Geo Jerry said not birch.
No,
Not
not
oak.
hickory or
Not
oak.
hickory.
You're dancing all around
You're
it.
getting close. Getting real close.
What was the last one that I said? Not pecan, but good try. Not hickory. She doesn't make it like a. I mean, she says it, but it's a little boy made of this kind of wood. Not Japanese maple, walnut.
Sawyer gets it with pine. Pine is the answer.
Hollywood.
Hollywood. That's good. I like that.
That's good. We're going to give our being a point for originality.
For originality. Okay. Next question. What animated feature was called King of the Jungle during the early stages of production? You know that one?
Yes, I do.
What animated feature was called King of the Jungle during the early stages of production?
Let me make sure so I'm not thinking, oh, no.
Oh, you were?
No. Doesn't even make sense. I mean, it does.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
does. It does.
King of the Jungle, really?
Yeah, well, that's what they're known as.
Yes, I know,
but that wouldn't have worked in the context of the
but
movie.
That's like not where
we're giving you guys
happens.
enough hints that you probably will get this one.
That's like not where it happens.
No, not Tarzan, although that is a
Which,
very
that
good
was what
guess.
I thought it was because it happens in the jungle.
No, that is a very good guess.
There's only
That's
a small
what I
portion
thought
of
too.
this movie that happens in a jungle.
Let it go. Oh, it wasn't Frozen. It wasn't Frozen. Oh, everybody said Tarzan.
Oh,
okay.
Surfer Girl. Lion King.
The Lion King. Yep, the Lion King. I did not know that.
I mean, lions are king of the jungle, but 90% of it happens in the Pride Lands, which is not jungle, it's the savannah.
George of the Jungle. That was such a funny movie. All right, next question. In Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which dwarf is allergic to goldenrod flowers?
Gee, I wonder.
Oh, I'll be right back.
I don't think I need the card for this one.
You don't need the card for that one.
Okay, who can type it the fastest? In Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which dwarf was allergic to goldenrod flowers? And Geo Jerry, you're quick on the keyboard. Sneezy. Let me check. Yes, it's Sneezy. All right. Let's see here. Let me pick one. Name one of the gargoyles in The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Wow.
One of the gargoyles in Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Ooh, wow. So who got the last one?
Geo Jerry.
Good job, Geo Jerry.
Anybody have an idea? There were 3. 2 boys and a girl. Then name one of the gargoyles in The Hunchback of Notre Dame. And either, oh, there we go. I was like, is my chat frozen? Or nobody knows. Leo is not correct, but the girl's name does start with L.
I'd have to, I don't remember that either.
If you put the 2 boys' names together, it's a famous author. I think. Yes, author, right?
Yes.
Yes, famous author. Victor! Victor is one of them. Surfer Girl.
Surfer Girl. Good job.
So there's Victor, Hugo. Victor Hugo.
Victor Hugo.
And Laverne.
And Laverne. That's like on the Golden Girl. It was Winkin', Blinkin', and instead of Winkin', Blinkin', and Nod, it was Winkin', Blinkin', and Joanne.
Yeah.
Joanne?
Joanne? Where'd you get that?
Okay, next question. How many brothers did Walt Disney have? How many brothers did Walt Disney have?
Question. that a trick question?
No, because he had this many brothers.
Uh-huh.
Because I knew that because of reading the fantastic
Biography.
book. Oh wow! I don't know if there's someone. I'll give that a book a look. How many?
We're
Not
going
surely.
3, 4, 2.
The answer is 3.
3.
So
Geo Jerry.
Joe Jerry. All right, now, who can name all 3?
Roy.
Ooh. Who can name all 3?
We'll give you
Without Google.
no voice recognition software here.
No voice recognition software to get the answers quick. All right. Anybody know?
I don't know.
I'll give it a few seconds. If nobody answers, I'll read them off.
Did he have a sister or was it all boys?
Yes.
He had a sister.
2.
2 sisters?
He had 2 sisters,
Wow.
didn't he?
Big family. They wanted to farm, but I know
Total
the farm
guess.
went belly up.
Let's contribute.
Curly, Larry, and Mo.
Johnny's Journey. Good to see you. Fantastic. Good to see you. Good to have you with us now. Oh, come on. You would be fine with trivia.
You're good.
It's not Johnny is Disney trivia. You're good. Everybody, if you have not checked out Johnny's Journey channel, do that. Johnny has a fantastic channel. Check her out.
Everybody knows Roy because
Roy, that's
Roy
it.
and-
Okay,
Roy
y'all
and
ready?
Walt.
Roy,
Uh-huh.
Ray, and Herb.
Wow.
Roy, Ray, and Herb were his 3 brothers.
Roy,
Ray, and Herb.
Walt. Boy, they had some
Yes.
very original names.
There's an interesting story about how Walt actually got his name. And I'm reading one of the biographies on Walt Disney. It's the unabridged biography of Walt Disney. I have the book, but I'm listening to it. Their neighbor, there was a bet while the 2 women were pregnant. They were pregnant at the same time, as to if I'd have to go back and read. I think it was whichever child was born first was going to get the first name of the other one's father.
Oh.
So Walt's actually named after his neighbor's father.
Dad.
His name, yeah. Interesting. Next question.
So what was Walt's dad's name?
Oh gosh, I don't remember. What was his dad's name? Oh, lands. They all came from huge families.
Uh-huh.
His dad came from a big family.
Well,
What was his dad's name?
Back then they had
Yeah, they
families.
did.
And of course the
And they
Disneys
did
really
kinda
wanted to farm,
Yes.
so the idea was you would have farm hands. But
Well, and Walt's
farm didn't
dad
work
was
out.
like all over the radar.
yeah.
He really wanted, his brother was very successful, and he never was. And that was
Always
part
trying to
of,
measure up.
well, and they said that was part of Walt's, when they interviewed Walt, that his dad was abusive, even though he's loving, he was still
Uh-huh.
abusive because he never measured up to his brother. Because his brother was like,
Successful
very
and stuff.
successful.
And
Yeah.
you know, honestly, a lot of times
Elias, thank you. Elias, thank you.
Was that his
Yes, that was his father's name. Yeah.
You know, a lot of times when you don't feel like you measure up, it's because you're comparing yourself to what you think the other person is.
Yeah.
And when you when you get inside of anybody's head, everybody has doubts.
Mhm.
Everybody wonders if they're right, wrong, you know, successful, not successful. They'll look at you and say, "Wow, you've got a life.
Well,
you've got, you know, the life that I would just love to have." And you're thinking,
well,
my life.
and two, you know, hearing just what now Walt Disney's take on his dad versus Walt's sister's take on dad was very different.
Very, very different.
Roy and Walt's relationship and memories of their father, because of their age and relationship with their father, was different than the other brothers.
Because the other brothers were much younger.
And it was, when you really look at Elias from today's vantage point, he probably had, I wouldn't say mental issues, but he probably had some paranoia just from the way they described the way he would just change. He would just quick change. He probably had some issues that, you know, that he just, and anyway. All right, we have digressed. Making it to the next question.
Johnny's Journey. Siblings can be a pain like that.
Yes,
yes they can.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
They can also be great.
That's true. Okay, here we go. In the animated feature Peter Pan, Who saves Peter from Captain Hook's bomb? Ooh. Okay, good. In the animated feature Peter Pan, who saves Peter from Captain Hook's bomb? And I think Sawyer got it. Misspelled, but we know where you were going. Tinkerbell,
Tink.
that is correct.
Tinkerbell, she didn't realize Captain Hook was going to blow Peter up when she told them where the secret treehouse was.
All right, next question. What Disney character does impersonations of Jack Nicholson, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Ed Sullivan?
I know.
What Disney character does impressions of Jack Nicholson, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Ed Sullivan? That is correct, Becca. Unless that was Kelly.
Becca's playing along just quietly.
Unless that was Kelly screaming from North Carolina.
Robin Williams, the genie.
The genie is correct.
So we'll go Surfer Girl and RVing because.
Yep, Surfer Girl, same book. This is the one by Neil Gebler. And this is the unabridged version, and that's what I'm listening to on Audible right now. I'm listening to it because that is a very, very thick book.
Really?
That's a thick book. That is a thick book.
Thick book.
That is a thick book. She's the librarian. Remember that, guys. She's a librarian. It's a good book.
It's too many pages.
That's right. I got to listen to it.
I can't read that many pages.
No. And Genie was the right answer. Awesome. All right, here we go.
And actually, it was Robin Williams' genie because Will Smith's genie did not impersonate those people.
That is correct. All right, next question. What Disney song was heard in Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree, Winnie the Pooh and the Blustery Day, and Winnie the Pooh and Tigger Too?
I know.
What Disney song was heard in Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree, Winnie the Pooh and the Blustery Day, and Winnie the Pooh and Tigger Too?
Oh, that was not what I thought it was. Oops. I'm glad I looked. Surfer Girl says that she's been working on it for over a year.
Oh, yeah.
Now.
Yeah, I started reading it, and then I got Audible.
Bogged down in Audible. Christian, it's a small world. Yeah, Jerry.
It's a small world.
Christopher Robbins.
Nope.
Well, that's not the name
RVing
of
to Disney. It has. Now, okay. Let me go to the book because see here it has all the notes. This is an unabridged version, so there are 633 pages.
Oh, please.
Yeah, but look at the little tiny print, and there are no pictures. Oh no, I take that back. There are a handful of pictures.
Really? There are no pictures and his little tiny prints? Really?
Somebody's got my back on this one.
I have failed.
Let's see what I live with, y'all. Don't you feel sorry for me? That's a thick book. Okay, let's keep on trivia. Destinations Chronicles. Hey, if you're just coming in on this, it is totally unraveled.
Okay.
We're trying to play trivia, and it's somehow spiraling out of control. I don't know.
I have to admit, I feel the same way about a 100-page nonfiction book.
Sawyer says that they have cliff notes.
Yes, it's called the abridged version.
Which is kind of funny because in the unabridged Audible, you're reading along and it goes, note. Oh my God. So it does get a little overwhelming.
I don't know that I could listen to that.
Okay. We never answered the question. Did anybody have?
No.
No pictures, not cool. Exactly. Right. Okay, there are like 3 pages of pictures in this whole book. Oh my lands, my hands hurt me too bad. I'm not going to laugh about that because you may have maybe your hands. I don't know because if I hold a book too, because it's heavy, I'd much rather listen to it. Surfer Girl's got my back.
It's not that heavy that way.
Surfer Girl's got my back. Speaking of heavy, we finished watching Back to the Future 3 last night. So we watched 1, 2, and 3.
Yes, it was awesome. I've seen him so many times. I actually was reading during Back to the Future 3 for the most part. I kind of paid attention a little bit. I was reading Bailey's story from A Dog's Purpose.
Nobody still has answered this question.
Well, because it's kind of hard.
It was Winnie the Pooh.
Christopher Robin.
The name of the song was Winnie the Pooh. All right, let's go ahead and go to the next one.
Yeah, we'll just get that one and go on.
Next question. In Sleeping Beauty, who turns Maleficent's pet raven into a stone gargoyle? In Sleeping Beauty, who turns Maleficent's pet raven into a stone gargoyle?
You've got a 1 in 3 chance.
Tink is misunderstood. Oh, really? Destinations Chronicles in your county. I like Back to the Future 3. I liked it a lot.
Oh, Jackie, the one that I was reading is by Bruce Cameron, and their dog stories. A Dog's Purpose is written for children. They're elementary school children's books.
She reads children's books that are like 8 pages. And then she makes fun of me for
over
reading.
100, thank you very much.
She makes fun of me for only wanting to listen to a 630-page book.
Hey, fun fact, most picture books are between 26 and 32 pages long. Now, they're not full of type, but...
I'm not even sure. I think that's shorter than the first chapter. It is!
Oh,
the
Back
first
to the Future 3 was filmed in Destination Chronicles.
Yeah, it is county. Yeah, that's what we're reading. The first chapter is 42 pages in this book.
Yep, that's actually the length of a very beginning chapter book.
Yes. No.
The Blue Fairy.
Nope.
Merryweather?
Yes. That's the Blue Fairy.
Yes.
Yes, it is correct.
Yes.
Merryweather, the good fairy, the Blue Fairy.
Okay, who knows the question?
Who got the answer?
Geo Jerry.
Oh, okay. Good job, Geo Jerry. Awesome. I'm telling you what, we're just running off the rails here. All right.
Yeah. I read Ellie's story. Beck and I read Ellie's story, A Dog's Purpose Tale, a couple of years ago, and then she had gotten the one I just read, which was, gosh, what did I just say it was? Hello. The other Dog's Purpose, and they were sweet. They're very sweet tales. Now I've still got. There's one other one that was something to do with the Dog's Purpose too, but there's honestly, and I have to say I love children's literature. It's quick, it's easy, it's light reading, and yet there's so many good stories. There are some stories out there that will seriously make you think. If you have not ever read The Giver by Lois Lowry, you got to read The Giver.
I'm trying to find a question we have some possibility of answering.
That is one of those books that you just finish and go, wow.
Oh yeah, Tink's sassy, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I love it in the parade and in the cavalcades too. How sassy she is. She's sassy but kind, and sassy but sweet. She's got a little bit of a temper, but she cools down and then she thinks about it, and but then again, she's very devoted, because even when she kind of betrayed Peter, she went and rescued him. Stinkerbell.
Oh, dandy.
Monarch moments.
All right, here we go.
Hey.
Monarch's
in.
Garrett and family are in the house. Good to see you guys. All right, here we go. Next question. What year did Disneyland open? Oh,
and it was not 1971.
Just in time for Monarch Moments to come into the chat.
That's
Disneyland,
right.
which is still closed.
Yes, it still hasn't opened back
Garrett
up.
and I were speculating whether they're going to reopen this year or not.
Sawyer in the middle reminds me of my wife, sassy with a temper. And then he tried to redeem himself by putting "just kidding."
Just kidding. Yeah, right. Sawyer in the
Surfer
middle.
Girl
right,
says
Jolie.
1955.
That is correct. 1955.
All right.
All right, we're going to do some different ones. Next question. What is the name of Wendy's dog in Peter Pan?
I know.
What is the name of Wendy's dog in Peter Pan?
Well, she was the Darling's dog, not just Wendy's.
The Darling's dog.
You're right, Surfer Girl. It was Nana.
Yay!
Come on, Nana.
All right. We have our Frozen experts in the house.
Aha. Let it go.
How many brothers does Prince Hans of the Southern Isles have in Frozen? How many brothers does Prince Hans have from the Southern Isles have in Frozen?
Not counting Prince Hans. His
That's
brothers.
correct, Becca.
How many brothers does he have?
How many brothers does Prince Hans of the
Surfer
Southern
Girl,
Isles
not
have?
11.
Nope, not 11. Okay.
A bunch.
A bunch, yeah. It's a bunch.
Yeah, he was never going to have his own land.
How many brothers does Prince Hans of the Southern Isles have in Frozen?
Not 10.
Shoot, Surfer Girl says. Not 10, no. You can see how my chat's behind.
A baker's dozen. RV. 13.
Not 13.
Not 13. 12. Surfer Girl got it.
Surfer Girl gets it with 12.
There
Good
are
job.
13 total, including Hans.
Yes.
So there are 12 brothers, and then Hans to make 13. A baker's dozen.
All right, you ready for the next question?
Bakers don't do baker's dozens anymore. You get 12.
You get 12.
And 12 only.
You won't get a free
You're
anything
not going
anymore.
to get a free anything.
All right, here we go. Next question. What is the name of Andy's neighbor in Toy Story? What is the name of Andy's neighbor in Toy Story?
Yeah. I'm watching my chat. If you're wondering why I keep looking down, it's because I have my phone and I'm watching.
Yeah, because hers is more timely than the computer.
Jackie said, I bake 13 and I eat 1. That's why it's a baker's dozen.
The baker gets to eat.
The baker
gets to eat the 13.
Sid.
Who got it first?
Sawyer in the middle.
Sawyer got it first. Awesome. All right.
Sid, not the science kid.
And this is kind of good because they got a show on the castle stage now at Magic Kingdom. Now they've reopened. What are the names of Cinderella's stepsisters?
Oh, I know that.
What are the names of Cinderella's stepsisters? Both of them need both names. It's worth 2 points.
2 points.
2 points. 2 names, 2 points.
2 names, 2 points.
And don't worry about spelling. We won't worry about spelling unless it comes down to a tiebreaker or something.
One of them will be easy to spell. One of them's not so easy to spell.
Yeah, I guess if you're used to that name.
Destination Chronicles, you're half right.
Need both names. That's correct,
Surfer
Becca.
Girl, you're half right.
I got all of it.
Dracula. Not Dracula.
Don't you love autocorrect? Ain't it grand?
Or voice the text.
I'm on to song your phone.
Oh my gosh.
Fred.
No.
Sawyer said, speaking of sassy, those two. Surfer Girl got both of them.
Okay. She got 2 points for Surfer Girl. The answers was Anastasia and Drizella. Good job, Surfer Girl. Good job, everybody.
He said, sassy. Speaking of sassy, those two definitely are. Oh, I think they're just spoiled. honestly.
Yeah, no kidding.
Sassy doesn't just describe that. Spoiled is what that describes.
Now, and this one will accept either name given. Which Disney princess sings Once Upon a Dream? What Disney princess sings Once Upon a Dream? Once upon a dream.
I know you, the gleam in your eyes.
Such familiar gleam. That was in the trivia the other day to finish the song there.
Aurora, Surfer Girl.
Surfer Girl got it with Aurora. Good job.
My goodness, she's on fire.
Girl is on fire. All right, next question. What does Hakuna Matata mean?
Hakuna Matata.
What does Hakuna Matata mean?
Wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing craze. It means
Da da da. True story.
no worries. Sawyer in the middle.
True story. There is a change.org petition against Hakuna Matata. And it's basically Disney wanting to apologize.
Everybody wants to worry.
Basically, it's to make Disney apologize for hijacking the Swahili language. Yes. Okay. For profit, basically.
You've got to be kidding.
No, I'm not kidding. All right. Next question.
Well, then, gee, I guess we ought to go all the way back to, the Taco Bell Chihuahua and
I'm just the messenger.
Wow.
I'm just the messenger. What? Next question. What was the name of Walt Disney's first cartoon character? What was the name of Walt Disney's first cartoon character?
I think I know.
This could be tricky.
It could be.
The question, the ticket, the key is cartoon.
Yes.
Okay. Not necessarily animated.
Right.
Because if you're familiar with the studios, it might be.
It wasn't Oswald, was it?
The answer is. What did somebody say?
Oswald.
Yes, Oswald is the answer. Correct.
Okay.
Because a lot
so
of people
Felix
may
the
say
Cat was during the same time as Oswald, but
Alice.
not Walt.
It was
not
Alice
Walt
who was
Disney.
actually live action,
Right.
but some people consider her animated.
Yeah.
So
She's not really.
that is
animated.
correct. Oswald
Okay.
is the answer. Who got it?
Oswald, Surfer Girl.
Wow.
Oh, AKA James. Hey.
Surfer Girl types faster. AKA James, good to see you. Ray J, welcome to the chat all the way here from Indonesia. Great, Ray J. So Ray J, it is what, about 8:40, 8:30? I got to remember the time difference where you are.
It was 7-something the other
It was
morning.
7:40.
Like, we don't see 7-something
Well,
in the morning because
he's already in tomorrow.
Yeah, he's already in.
He's already in tomorrow.
There's a great, big,
Beautiful tomorrow. You know, we did that last time.
There is.
We're so predictable, aren't we? We're just predictable. Okay, who is Mufasa's trusted advisor in The Lion King? I want this Funko Pop, by the way. Who is Mufasa's trusted advisor in The Lion King? He's considered special edition. He's a little pricey.
Yeah.
He wasn't special edition until he got kind of popular after the live action.
Yes. I have Garrett to thank for your Funko Pop addiction. Thank you, Garrett.
Hey.
So much.
But she got a Funko Pop today for her birthday.
Ray J.
Dr. Seuss. She got a Dr. Seuss Funko Pop
is so
for
cool.
her birthday today.
I love him.
I ordered it from Amazon. Zazu's correct. Awesome.
Of course, I'm sure y'all have heard the controversy all about Dr. Seuss books and how they're racist and should be pulled from the shelves and not used with children anymore.
They really don't want to go there, do they? That'll get us into Splash Mountain, and then it'll all go awry. Okay,
let's just say that the American Library Association their stance on most of these things is non-censorship. So
good for the ALA.
Yep.
All right, next question. Angelina Jolie brought which Disney villain to life? And a wonderful job.
Oh, I remember.
Too. Angelina Jolie brought which Disney villain to life?
She did do a really awesome job.
Matter of fact, we just saw the second one, 2 weeks ago? We're a little behind the times.
Yeah, a little bit.
Angelina Jolie brought which Disney villain to life? Maleficent, correct.
Surfer Girl.
Surfer Girl, wow. Woo. Now, see, on my end, RV got it first.
See, Surfer Girl is right before RV.
Oh,
RV
wow.
Is right there, right before Sawyer.
On mine, it's RV and Surfer Girl. So give it to both of them.
Okay.
Because if it comes up on mine first, that's an oddity.
Yeah.
That is an oddity if it comes up on mine first. Okay, here we go.
Kelly, it's really good. It really, really is good. She
What's
does
that?
a fantastic job. They haven't seen it.
Maleficent?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. It's
Yeah.
very good.
Yeah.
Both of them. Both
Mhm.
movies are very good. Okay, next question.
And both very well done. I mean, tastefully done.
Yes.
It's dark without being evil.
Yeah. That's a good point. Who serves as Pinocchio's conscience?
And always let your conscience be your guide.
Yeah, this is probably something I'll probably get it with our 30%. This one. Who serves as Pinocchio's conscience?
Give a little whistle. Give a little whistle. There you go, Surfer Girl. Jiminy Cricket.
Jiminy Cricket. Good job. Wow, Surfer Girl.
She's rocking.
We got a pretty good head-to-head here between Surfer Girl and
she's
Sawyer in the middle. And
she's starting to pull out.
all right, Sawyer, you got to catch it up now. Y'all got to catch it up here.
Mm-hmm.
Too scary. Won't be able to sleep at night.
Well,
it's not scary.
If you have an overactive imagination like I do, I would suggest watching it earlier in the evening, that you could follow it up with like Toy Story.
And Sawyer, I will tell you this: it's okay. It's not It's not real witchy. It really isn't.
It's very fairies and that kind of thing. But there is I mean, especially in Maleficent, they did a great job of she's a villain.
Yeah.
She is a villain.
She is a villain.
Now, there are reasons, and there's I don't want to give anything away, but she is a villain.
Rebecca was 7.
Yes.
We were in Daytona.
Yes.
Summer vacation in Daytona, and I think she's 7. Yeah. And she did okay with it.
And she did fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did. That was the first one.
Yeah, that was the first one.
That was the first one, not the last one that we saw.
All right, next question.
The first one, they tried to explain why she was like she was, and it was, oh, poor Maleficent. It's like, sorry, coming from the school teacher, you have a choice.
Yeah, they're both really good though.
They are.
And you take them for what they are. They're movies.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go to 10 o'clock. So that gives us a few more questions. Whew. Next question: what was the first Pixar movie? And that's movie, not short.
Movie, not short.
What was the first Pixar movie? What was the first Pixar movie?
Nemo, Toy Story.
And the answer is Toy Story.
Toy Story, Destination Chronicles.
Destination Chronicles. Good job. All right.
I was thinking it was Toy Story, but I wasn't positive.
I know. I'm the same way. I kind of get.
And there's actually a short called The Toy Soldier, I think. Tin Soldier, where the idea of toys coming to life and all kind of sprung. What? Tin Toy. Rebecca's our historian.
She is.
Tin Toy. And that was where the first real idea of toys coming to life when you were out of the room kind of came from. And they took that and ran with it and created a whole feature-length.
That's awesome.
4 feature-length films.
Yeah.
All
right. How old is Crush in Finding Nemo?
Crush.
He said, I'm this old and still young.
Mm-hmm.
So how old is Crush? Not Squirt, but how old is Crush in Finding Nemo? 127. Not quite. Oh, no. Yeah, more than that. Becca's giving the answer in the other room.
Kelly, more than 3. Remember, he's a sea turtle.
How old is Crush?
Crush.
He said, I'm this and still young.
Ray J says 100.
Nope.
Okay.
Not 100, not 104. Surfer Girl got it.
Oh, she did?
Yep. At least on my end.
Oh, yep.
Yep, Surfer got it with 150. He's 150 and still young. All right, next question.
That's crazy. Can you imagine being 150 years old and still young?
No.
No.
I'm hardly even 50, and I can't imagine.
not
I can't believe I'm
I
almost
just had
50.
a birthday, and I'm not quite 50, and I don't feel still young.
Oh, no. Okay, next question. Emperor Cusco turns into what animal in the Emperor's New Groove? Emperor Cusco turns into what animal in the Emperor's New Groove? Ray J, no kidding, 1,000, right?
Yeah.
Which I don't know if you guys know it, but I have
Ray
a turtle.
J, a llama.
I have a turtle that I've had since I was 5. Yep, he lives in the adjacent room. Mm-hmm. His name is, well, it's actually a her, we discovered, but
he was Ernie for so long.
He's been Ernie for 43 years.
He's gender confused.
He was called Ernie for 40 years, and then one day laid an egg. Yeah. And then we went, Ernestine.
Ernestine with Ernie for short.
We'll get MRI results next. Oh, let us know about those, please.
Yes.
And who got it first?
Ray J.
Ray J got it with a llama. Very good, Ray J.
There's a great children's book series, Llama Llama. Llama Llama Red Pajama. Llama Llama Mad at Mama. Llama Llama and the Bully Goat. Llama Llama is funny.
All right, here's another Toy Story question. Who composed the music for Toy Story? Who composed the music for Toy Story? Oh, you know this one.
Do I? Oh, right. That's right. Yeah.
A lot of music for.
Yeah, not the Sherman Brothers.
No, not the Sherman Brothers.
I didn't think
it could have been one of them.
It could have been one of them, but not the other.
Who composed the music for Toy Story?
Not John Williams. He is an awesome composer, but
Kelly, you and Ernie are the same age. Yes, 43. Imagine that, having a turtle for 43 years.
Mick Jagger, Destination Chronicles. No, I don't think so.
Not John Williams.
Nope, not John Williams. Although
not Nobuo Uematsu either. He's done a lot of music for Disney.
You got a friend in me.
He did the music for Princess and the Frog as well.
You got a friend in me.
Boom, 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 boom.
Not Lionel Richie.
Nope, not Lionel Richie. A composer, not a singer, a composer. Who well, he does sing. Well, I take that back. He sings too. He sings pretty much all the music he composes too.
Are R
N. His initials are R N.
R.
Short people. That yep.
Randy Newman.
Randy Newman. That's one of his songs. Short people. That's right. Good job. Yep, Randy Newman. Good job.
See, he's in tomorrow, so he already knows the answers. So he's just coming back to. He's time traveling back. It doesn't work that way.
No. All right.
Well, Back to the Future.
Who can type the fastest? And we won't worry about spelling. Rapunzel's chameleon entangled is called what? What is the name of Rapunzel's chameleon entangled? There are going to be different ways people may want to spell it, so we won't worry about spelling.
Yep.
Rapunzel's chameleon entangled is called what?
He changes color.
That's what chameleons do.
Generally speaking. Sawyer, not Raphael. That's not close enough.
No, that's not close enough. Wrong name.
Not Leonardo.
Server Girl says I couldn't remember his name, but you got it though. You got that, Randy Newman.
Not Leonardo. Pizza. Not Raphael. Y'all are going on Ninja Turtles.
We're talking about lizards, not turtles.
Not turtles anymore. Well, see, we were just talking about turtles.
What's the turtle talk?
Not Michelangelo.
Turtle
not
talk.
Ninja Turtles. Surfer Girl.
Turtle talk with Mickey Siding.
Pascal.
Surfer Girl got it. Pascal is the answer, and she spelled it correctly. Woo! Okay. Who said fish are friends, not food?
I know.
Who said fish are friends, not food? You are correct, Becca.
We were doing trivia at dinner yesterday.
Yeah.
Finish the lyric. And it was crazy.
I did the same questions with him that I did with you guys.
Yeah, Sawyer in the middle got it with Bruce.
Bruce, that's right. So I
I'll
gave the
tell
same
you what,
question.
My daughter, she beat me out on a few of those.
I
And
mean,
she was like right there with the answer.
And
I'm like,
she's great. She's
"Ooh,"
great
and
with
I'm
song lyrics.
I'm pretty good with song
Yeah.
lyrics.
Yeah.
I know a fair amount of Disney song lyrics.
All right, y'all ready? It wouldn't be Mickey sightings without this question. What were Mickey Mouse's first spoken words ever?
I know.
What were Mickey Mouse's first spoken words ever? Darn, you two did not see my first answers. Oh no.
Oh, Surfer Girl says, did you not see the first one?
Probably not.
Okay, we'll give Surfer Girl a point.
Okay, she gets a point. Nope.
Nope, it wasn't a whistle.
I think RVing to Disney got it. Hot
dog.
dog.
RV.
RVing to Disney got it with hot dog. Hot dog.
Hot dog. Hi, pal. Nope. That's how every Mickey Mouse Clubhouse starts. Hi, pal.
Hi, pal. All right, next one. What high school did Troy and Gabriella attend in High School Musical? What high school did Troy and Gabriella attend in High School Musical?
Wasn't animated. Has some good songs in
Becca, I don't know. Becca, it's been a long time since Becca saw that.
I know what their mascot was. And it wasn't Glendale High. That was Grease.
No, it was not Glendale High. You're very close, Becca. Very, very close.
West Beverly High?
Nope. And Team Mold got it with East High. East High School.
Aha.
Team Mold comes in on the scoreboard with the right answer. East High School.
Their mascot, I think, was a wildcat. I think that their colors were red and white.
Yes, matter of fact, RV Disney said Wildcats. And it was filmed in New Mexico. Really? I did not know that.
Hey, Disney Eve.
I have to admit, I have actually only ever seen excerpts. I've never seen the actual
seen the
movie.
whole thing. I know those songs from it. We're all in this together.
Great song with the coronavirus, isn't it? We're all in it together. All right, next question. What name does Mulan pick for herself while pretending to be a man? What name does Mulan pick for herself while pretending to be a man?
I'll make a man
out of you. There are 3 of them, Team Mold says.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Team Mold. I appreciate that. I haven't seen any of them.
We might have to watch those.
Yeah,
we might have to see what the fuss is all about.
Okay,
Ping,
so
Ray J.
So the first was a Utah. Yep, Ray J gets the answer with Ping.
Ping.
What name does Mulan pick for herself while pretending to be a man? Ping.
Ping.
All right, here we go.
I wonder why she picked Ping.
I don't know.
I mean,
because she didn't like Pong.
Oh my gosh. Somebody save me.
All right. How many muses are in Hercules? How many muses are in Hercules? These are the singing ladies.
Mm-hmm.
How many of them are there? Becca, do you know the answer?
7.
Nope.
8.
Nope.
Hmm.
How many muses are in Hercules?
Somebody start putting numbers and somebody will eventually get it.
It's less than 10, I'll say that.
Team Mold.
Yep, Team Mold got it with 5. Wow, Team Mold has come in onto the scene. All right, next question. The Princess and the Frog is set in which city? The Princess and the Frog.
Okay, somebody type fast.
Is set in which city?
In the Southland. There's a that's the wrong key.
In the Southland, there's a city. That's a Randy
Way
Newman song
down
too.
on the river. New Orleans.
Woo-hoo! Sawyer in the Middle got it with New Orleans. Awesome.
Where the girls are very pretty and all the men deliver.
All right, you ready? Who was the first cartoon character to get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? Who was the first cartoon character to get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? The Garden District. Oh. Did you see my answer?
Surfer Girl, you in my chat, you came in after Sawyer and Destination Chronicles.
You came in
both.
third. Yeah, we saw your answer. You came in third.
Destination Chronicles, Mickey Mouse.
Mickey got Mickey Mouse. Awesome. All right, last question.
Donald Duck.
Last question of the evening. What fireworks show replaced Wishes in 2017?
Wishes.
What fireworks show replaced Wishes in 2017?
I'm so sad they're not doing fireworks. I understand why, but I'm sad that they're not doing fireworks because fireworks are my favorite part of the night.
I know.
They really are.
Love fireworks.
It just is such an awesome way to wrap it all up.
Okay. Who got it? You're rolling in. Who got it first?
In. Let me see.
Refresh your chat. Hit refresh. Do live chat. There you go. Who came in first?
Surfer Girl.
Surfer Girl got it with Happily Ever After. All right. What does our score look like? What do we do?
All right.
How do we do here?
It was amazing. Chronicle says, I always ride the rides for the shorter lines during fireworks. No idea.
Oh, I cannot.
I just can't
not
my
gosh.
watch
We have to watch the fireworks. Oh, my land. We watch them here on TV sometimes and cry.
Yeah, we watch Happily Ever After. It was April or May. And I'm not a crier, but I'm not like a cry at the drop of every hat. And I cried. It was just, I think it was just, I miss Disney and I miss the fireworks and just the.
Yeah, Ray J, that would be great to play the soundtrack without the fireworks and the castle show. Yeah, they could play. They could just play the soundtrack because it's an amazing soundtrack. Yeah, we do too. We love that show. Yeah. We love Wishes too, and hate to see Wishes because we were there for the last night of Wishes, and we were there for the first night of Happily Ever After. And I remember watching Happily Ever After for the first time. We looked at each other like, "Wishes who?" It was like, wow, that was.
Oh wow!
Happily Ever After just blew us away.
And Wishes was awesome. It really. I don't even remember what was before Wishes.
What was before Wishes, guys?
I don't even remember what was before Wishes, but.
What was it?
But Wishes, was such a
dreams,
a breakthrough when they added the projections and because they had projections. No, there were no projections in Wishes.
Right.
And actually, in one respect, I liked that because then you weren't vying for a spot where you could see. Everything happened in the sky, and so you could see from anywhere. And it didn't matter where you were.
Fantasy in the Sky.
Fantasy in the Sky.
Fantasy in the Sky.
Okay. I don't remember that one. But
then T-Mole got it. Yeah, Fantasy in the Sky.
But then Happily Ever After came, and the projections just add such an incredible dimension, and the laser lights and all. I am so glad they kept Tinkerbell flying.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of my worries or concerns was that they were going to that they weren't going to have Tinkerbell fly anymore.
Destination Chronicles said that, have you ever ridden Thunder Mountain during the fireworks? Incredible.
No, I have not, actually. We're always
T-Mole, people don't understand how much Disney is a feeling. It's not a theme park. Yeah, that is so true.
And that's
that
the
is
thing,
so true.
It's the feeling of it and just the songs that they select and choose and the fireworks and how they, the Toy Story fireworks are boxes and balls.
Yeah, it is.
And, the Mulan is the flower and Brave is the target. And I mean, how they can do that.
I know, it is wild.
Stuff that explodes, it's just crazy.
And you're right. It is. And T-Mole is an awesome point. That's why people are so passionate about it and want to protect it so much is because there are so much sentimentalism. There's so much memory, history. Yeah, it is far more than just a theme park. That is for sure.
And it's a lot more than just rides and how many rides you can, the thrills. And I mean, that's all part of it. But it's an idea.
Every day I cried when I watched the fireworks at Disney World. My husband was like, come on. Hey,
I do. Sean knows.
I do too.
During the Tangled sequence
scene
with the At Last I See the Light.
Yeah. Mine is when Mufasa talks.
I lean on him and I sing and it just makes me feel.
Well, see, my dad loved fireworks, and I wish he could have seen Disney fireworks.
Yes.
And so, of course, he's going home to be with the Lord almost 5 years ago. So every time I see fireworks now, I think of my dad. So it usually does become a waterworks.
Yeah.
But and sorry, you're right. Which I was thinking that wasn't the same night we saw you too. Was with Greg, and we were all kind of there together. We got a really cool picture of all of us.
Mm-hmm. Some people are worth melting for.
Oh, it is.
And it is.
And we like the projections too.
And the one thing I don't like about the projections is that you have to be in a place where you can see them. And people will do anything to make sure that they or their family or their children see the projections. And the projections are such a big part of the show now that it's frustrating for especially the younger kids or the smaller or shorter kids or the short little people like me. It's frustrating, and I know Rebecca gets frustrated when we're at a place where she can't see the projections because you hear all this happy music and things are going, and all you see is that above people's heads is this much of the castle, and it's moving here, moving there, and you can't see any of the stuff that's below it, and that's not magical. But then that part, kind of goes on, and it's fireworks in the sky again.
Ray J said when Mufasa comes out and say, "Go to the distance," plays that equals the feels. Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. That's where it gets it with me. T. Molt said that's why you cried back in April. I was in the same boat. I felt like I was losing a friend. Yeah, and that is so true. And like Ray J said, he says I felt like the end of the world when Disneyland closed. Funny, I didn't feel that way when the Asian parks closed earlier.
Uh-huh.
Okay, not taking away from any of the parks.
Yeah.
I've not been to any.
I've
only ever been to Walt Disney World. But to me, Disney is America.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love to go to the other parks, but I think that's why. I think there's such an embodiment of America in those parks.
Right.
With Disneyland, of course, with Walt Disney World, I think that's the connection. That's what I think, Ray J.
I think it becomes more like, and I mean, I haven't been there, so I can't really say. I wonder if it doesn't become more of a theme park, a spectacle to see.
Yeah.
In the other countries,
I think they can recognize the history, but they don't appreciate the history, maybe of what it meant,
or they don't own the history.
Own the history. Maybe that's a better way of putting it.
History.
Yeah.
But
hey, my backyard science, good to see you.
And actually,
okay, Johnny, well, I'll check you out tonight. Check out Johnny's show tonight. She's going to prepare for her show.
Good.
Thanks for having me. We're listening, all smart folks, and we'll be in Florida end of the month. Awesome,
okay.
Sounds great, Johnny. Check out Johnny's Journey channel. She has a great channel. We'll see you later.
One of my favorite parts is the end of Happily Ever After. Yeah. The narrator speaking about going on forth in your journey and finding your. I'm getting chills.
Well, Surfer Girl says
finding your happily ever after.
They love watching from the beach of the Poly, and that is a neat place to watch them too, because you get to hear them too.
Yeah,
you get to hear the music and everything.
The hotels on the loop. On the monorail loop.
You've been on Disney Video. I have my backyard science. I have seriously paced myself. Yeah, because I would want to watch everything, and I've only watched 2 or 3. We'll be going in a couple of weeks, so it's kind of like we don't want to see everything.
I don't want to see it all. That's kind of like how when we did our first Disney cruise.
Yeah.
I think Sean watched every video out there.
I watched a bunch of videos.
I watched a handful, but I like to know what I'm going into, but I like being surprised. And yes, Monarch Moments, I am rocking the dots.
And you're exactly right, T-Mold. It's where all your stress and drama are left behind.
It is.
You go through the gates and it's just gone. I don't know of any other place we've ever been, and we don't travel extensively, but we really. On our goings, it is truly the only place where I feel like you can get away, even for just an hour or two, even just for a short period of time. You truly feel like you can get away.
Yeah, you just. It is what Walt Disney wanted, where you enter a world of imagination and tomorrow and adventure, and you leave everything else behind, out in the real world, and you're there to relax and to have fun and to spend time as a family, and that's just it's just something you don't find very many places.
No.
And I think that
And for me, I don't know of any. I mean, I love Washington. We've been to Washington, D.C. a couple times. Love Washington. We were going to be going this spring with the student government. Rebecca was one of the kids picked to lay the wreath at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, and it all got canceled because of Corona. But even I get chills in Washington with different things. But Disney, you get away. You truly can get away.
And Sawyer in the middle said, the best thing I did was not watch any Rise of the Resistance videos. When I wrote it, my mind was blown.
Yep.
I have been very selective. I have not watched an entire POV.
And she's watched nothing for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
No,
she hasn't watched a single video.
Did not
on
want
that.
to see a thing for
which,
Mickey and
which
Minnie.
I've watched 2 or 3, but honestly,
Not
I think you have to be there to actually really get that one. Just like with Rise of the Resistance. Hey, Greg, you're back.
Hey.
My backyard science. So we're supposed to be there for July 4th at Fort Wilderness. What a great place to be too on the 4th of July.
4th of July last year was amazing.
We did. That was great.
Trivia: Surfer Girl came in first with 15.
Woo-hoo! Go Surfer Girl.
Sawyer in the middle was a close second at 11. Geo Jerry was 5. RVing and Ray J tied at 4.
Woo-hoo!
And Destination Chronicles and Team Walt tied at 2.
Awesome.
Yes. Good job, Surfer Girl. RVing to Disney. Sean, are you going to ride Tron?
No.
I'm going to go ride Tron. In fact, I have a date to ride Tron.
Yes, you do.
I do. I have a date to ride
Not
Tron.
with me.
No, with Sean.
I am not your date.
Sean's going to be watching with his feet firmly planted on the ground.
I will watch her on it, or I will be in the gift shop.
Team Mold, have a great night.
Team
Thanks
Mold,
for stopping by.
Thanks for coming by.
It was great.
We'll be back on Thursday night, and we'll do some more chit-chat stuff. All right, for our winner tonight, I don't know if you can see this, which was Surfer Girl, is a pack of Inside Out stickers. Woo-hoo!
You know, you had to use your brain.
All right, let me see.
Joy, fear, disgust, and anger had to all be there together.
Let's see. Okay, so our winner tonight is Surfer Girl.
Oh.
Welcome, even better.
All right, Surfer Girl, make sure that you
Instagram us.
Sean.
It's Mickey Sightings on Instagram. Instagram us your address, and we will get your stickers to you. I got Lena's candles mail, and I got the puzzle to send to Avery, and so I got a mail day tomorrow. I got to do the mail tomorrow.
Yeah, you got to do the mail tomorrow. Yeah, Ray J said practice for Tron with Hagrid.
No. Okay, see, I don't do those things.
Sean doesn't do those things. I would do them.
She does all of them.
All of them. Although I did find that Smuggler's Run is a once a day kind of thing for me.
Yeah. I had no problems with it. For her, it gave her a headache.
I find that simulators, even when they're super realistic, simulators mess with my head. It makes me feel a little out of sync. And so that kind of makes me not feel so awesome the rest of the day.
Wait, there were prizes. I didn't announce that there were prizes. No, I didn't.
Yeah, you know.
I know we're just Mr. Nice Guy. Oh my goodness.
So you're in the middle. Gold star sticker. There you go.
Gold star sticker. Awesome. Wait, there are prizes.
Everybody gets a trophy, you know.
That's right.
Everybody wins. No. Not on Mickey Sightings.
You're one and done. What was it on the trivia the other night? Susie said you should have at least given a point to the first 2 or 3. And I'm like, no, the first one gets it.
No point for you.
Yeah. Until somebody came and swept the board.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I guess we're done.
I guess we're done.
We've been on
Johnny's Journeys is going to be out
Johnny's
pretty
Journey's
soon,
coming on soon. So make sure you guys check that out. Check all the great channels that are here. Mm-hmm. And tomorrow we'll be following up with Greg, with Expedition Greg tomorrow night. We'll have him on, and we don't usually stream on Wednesdays, but we will if Greg wants to. And we'll kind of do a Q&A if that's all right with Greg tomorrow night. And so if that's okay, I haven't asked him about it, so I may be way too presumptuous here. But if he'd like to do that, we would love to be able to have him come and chat with us tomorrow night about his experience at Epcot tomorrow.
Well, Jackie, thank you. That's a wonderful compliment.
You make me laugh. Well, we try to keep. There's so much negativity out there. We got to, even when we're fussing, we have to put a positive spin on it. Even when we're, because there's stuff we can complain about.
Oh, absolutely.
But at the end of the day, we all love Disney and love the parks and
there's nothing wrong with looking at something and evaluating.
You too, Kelly. Have a great night. Thank you.
That are lacking or that you don't like or that you didn't enjoy, but at the same time, it doesn't all have to be that.
No, that's right.
Okay,
so
we try to be really
Expedition
real.
Greg said that sounds good to him. So tomorrow night, what about 8 o'clock? We'll do 8 o'clock tomorrow night with Expedition Greg, and we will do a Q&A about his day at Epcot on opening day. Don't forget to catch his live streams. I think he's going to start around 10. The park opens at 11. He's going to be there around 10, I think. So make sure you check out Expedition Greg tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock as he goes into Epcot for the grand reopening. Awesome. And thank you guys so much for being with Mickey Sightings tonight. We love you so much. You guys are definitely part of our family, and we want to thank you for your support. Please hit the like button on your way out. Share the stream if you can. We definitely, want to get viewing hours if we can. So y'all help us out as much as possible.
Help us out if you can.
We've got some playlists. If you guys want to play playlists,
just make sure that your volume button is at least on 1.
Yeah, you can't have it muted.
If it's muted, YouTube doesn't count them.
Right.
So just find your devices, put them on the playlists, and put it on volume 1. You still can't really hear it.
Yep. We do that for a lot of folks, and we just play it during the night.
Yep.
We just play playlists during the night. So you guys have a great night, and never lose sight of this one thing. It was all started by a mouse, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.